Hi, my name's Jonathan Hicks. I'm back at the Dice Cup, and today I'm joined by
Mark, Andy,
Rob.
And we've just finished playing, it doesn't say it on the box, but it's Four Gods. It kind of says it, there you go, on the side of the box, thank you. Now this is like Carcassonne, so it's a tile placement game and you're sort of scoring for areas, but it's real time. So all at the same time, you're potentially pulling tiles out of a bag. You can never have more than two in your hand, so you have one in one hand and one in the other hand, and then you're trying to place them on this grid. Now you can only place a tile if it touches two straight edges. So for example, I couldn't put a tile here because that would only connect to one edge. I would need to find a tile like this one, for example, would connect here because that's two straight edges, so that one works fine. When you put a tile down, you can take one of your profits, these guys here, and then you can stick it on the tile. And like Carcassonne, if I put it in the forest, then I'd be scoring the forest spaces. I could put it in the water to try and score the water spaces. But you can see other people can put them in, so they might be sharing. Grey's got two here. Green's only got one, so grey is going to be scoring the points for this, green won't get any. If it's a tie like here with the green and the yellow, then they're going to each get the total number of points. And the points you get is the number of empty spaces in the forest. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles that have got no one on them, so that will be scoring that at the end of the game. So you're partly putting these out to try and score the areas, but also you can try and stick these cities out. You can stick them out again if it touches two straight edges and stick your guy on. But if somebody can replace it, if someone can find the tile that fits and matches all the surrounding things, they can replace that, and then the city you plan to claim it in front of you, and it becomes a destroyed city, and you get 5 points for that at the end of the game. And then also you're getting points for the largest areas, and then the most of the different areas. And each player takes on one of the different areas. But the interesting thing is you don't decide that at the beginning of the game. So the 4 different areas represented by these gods here start off in kind of an accessible pool, and at any point in the game you can pick one of the gods. So I can decide, all right, I'm going to be the plains guy or the water guy or the mountains guy, and then at the end of the game you score points. So you kind of want to pick one that's good, but if you pick it too early, people might start to do you in. They won't play the appropriate types of terrain potentially if they know that you're going for those. So some interesting decisions to be made there. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points from all those different ways you're getting points is the winner. All right, what do we think?
it was both not like we're expecting, exactly like we're expected, because you think, because you're limited with two in your hand, there's just not, it's intensive and stressful, but it's within a certain region of I've got time to think what I'm doing, I'd see what other people's doing. I do have time to look at people through people's discard piles, which I thought that when going through the rules, that you'd just be like, too quick, haven't got time. Like the Galaxy Trucker nature of, I haven't got time to check for as much as I want to. But actually, it's not ponderous, or slurry like that, but it's not too far. It's kind of a nice place. You look in, I'll go there. I'll put this one, I will grab some more. You've got time to think while still being real time. And it plays really well. It's really smooth. And yeah, it's fun. Very fun.
Okay. Andy?
Yeah, second time I played this. First time with the correct scoring rules. But yeah, it plays really well. Both games were really stressful. I found really stressful while trying to sort of get the tiles down, because you're looking at everybody's discard piles, what you've got in your hand, where you can play stuff, and somebody will nab the spot you want. And yeah, no, it's got good scoring. You're trying to get biggest areas, most areas, be in control of as many areas as possible. And yeah, it's some good decisions, and yeah, it's a good game.
All right, Rob?
Yeah, they pretty much said everything that I would say. The only thing I would say is there is the opportunity to play turn-based, which I don't think would be any fun at all. They might as well play Carcassonne. And the other option you have is to have the gods start face down, so you don't know which one you're taking.
That's fair.
I don't know how that would work either, but yeah, very stressful. I like it. Very good.
Rating out of 10?
7.
Okay.
7.
Yeah, I think it's a good 7.
All right. I thought it was okay. I suppose the difficulty is, and probably this is because it's the first play for me, is that you don't really, it's very hard to plan, because you've got this stress of wanting to fit these in, quickly stick some guys out. I was just putting them almost randomly wherever I could, really. So it didn't feel like I was doing a lot of strategizing to try and maximize my score. It was just a bit hectic trying to get them all out there. But I think the more you play this, the better you would get at that, the easier you would spot the patterns and see where the good scoring places are. It's not too heavy, it's nice and light. Personally, I think it'd be on a 6 out of 10, but it's certainly a good game worth trying. All right, thanks for watching. That was 4 gods.